All right, peeps, here we are in Harper's Ferry. We just checked in with the ATC and got our number. It was 846 and 847, which is interesting because when we first started, we were both in the 1600s. But here's the
1628 and 1632.
Yep, 1632. And now we drop down to
848 and 847.
Yep. So I don't think we're doing so bad. I don't think we're doing so bad. But we're walking through the downtown area of Harper's Ferry. And a lot of these houses are just like super cool. And there's a pizza place, a beer down there. It's like beer 30 for me. There's no such thing as too early in the morning for a nice liquid bread while you're hiking. But I mean, this is spectacular. This town is beautiful. It's really cool, very, very cool. But and then you have all these absolutely gorgeous flowers, which, as you guys know, Brent and I just love our flowers. And
Do you like your coffee?
I think I would love a coffee before we head out, but I don't know how much it would upset our stomachs. It'd give us some yellow. So we're gonna get some coffee. We'll leave our bags out here, and so as not to offend people, and go into this cool little coffee shop, and we'll give you a review on whether it sucks or not. All right. Coffee time.
Coffee time.
Here we are crossing the river. Take a look at this. Don't you want to jump in and go swimming right about now? I sure do. Woo-hoo-hoo. This is amazing. You got the railroad tracks. Brent videotaping what he videotapes. But I'm just gonna... This Potomac River is beautiful. Woo-hoo! Man, this is amazing. Absolutely amazing. Oh, let me go around these people. I want to videotape. Enjoy. Oh, you guys, these babies are so cute. Woo-woo! You can see the things that people have left here. The little locks of love. Aww. I love it. I love it. Hello. Oh, what a cutie. And it's warm today, but the breeze is wonderful, especially coming up off the water. Oh man, what a great day. Not gonna lie, today I woke up and I was feeling like quitting and heading home. I was done. At least I thought I was. But you don't quit on a bad day. You only quit on a good day. And there's no crying in Thru-Hiking. No, I'm just kidding. There's a lot of crying in Thru-Hiking. But you just get it out, get it over with, and just enjoy your time and learn to appreciate the little things in life. The little things like this beautiful bridge. I can't believe we're walking across it. Like, I never thought in my entire life that I'd be walking across this bridge. And it's just spectacular. Words can't describe it. So I found out that Harper's Ferry was named after this gentleman, Mr. Harper, and literally it was a ferry crossing that he ran, and that's where it got its name, was Harper's Ferry. And kind of wish that we were going to be going through the tunnel, because it's a tunnel of love with my love. Woo-woo. Now we're going to walk down these stairs, and I will continue videotaping it once we get down the stairs, yo.
Here we are leaving Harper's Ferry, crossing a railroad bridge. Crossing the Potomac River right here. The other river you see there is the Shenandoah River. This is where they merge, the Potomac and the Shenandoah. Leaving West Virginia, Harper's Ferry, West Virginia. Once we cross this bridge, we will be in the great state of Maryland, the land to be merry. Hello. Mind if we squeeze on by? Thank you. What an amazing, the Pencoid Bridge, or I don't know how you pronounce it, but it looked like Pencoid. Looks like on the other end of the bridge is actually a tunnel. I don't know if we go through the tunnel or if we skirt around the tunnel. Not quite sure. We're about to find out. But leaving Harper's Ferry. This is amazing. Just awesome. Some whitewater rafters down there on the river. Remembering our days back in Irwin, whitewater rafting with Glitch and Twitch, having an amazing time. But we're hiking today. No aqua blazing today. Not for us. Been there, done that. Plus, look at this. If you have the opportunity to walk across a bridge like this, why wouldn't you? It's just awesome. Harper's Ferry Tunnel, 1931. I don't know if you guys can read it, but we'll get there in a second. And I'll make sure you can read it. I don't know if you can see it through the fence or over the fence or around the fence. Yeah.
It's a tunnel of love with my love. Now we're gonna walk
Here we are hiking through Maryland. Scenery has changed significantly since we left Virginia. It's a lot drier here, a lot less green on the ground level at least. Still nice and green up top, but as you can see, it's all brown on the ground from the fall leaves. Not a whole lot of green down here, which is nice for us because that means, yeah, well, if there were a lot more sunlight, there would be a lot more green. If there were a lot more sunlight, we'd be cooking. But because there's not a whole lot of sunlight down here, there's not a lot of green, but we're staying fairly cool. It's still in the mid to high 80s. There is a light breeze. Today is a lot cooler than yesterday, obviously, which is nice for hiking. But yeah, so far so good. Maryland is beautiful. As we left Harper's Ferry, West Virginia, and into Maryland. Maryland is only like 41 miles across through on the AT. Up here in a bit. Probably either late today or early tomorrow, we will be crossing I-70, Interstate 70, which is crazy because I just realized that 25 years ago, almost exactly to the day, if not exactly to the day, I was driving right after Statira and I got married 25 years ago. She was in Aberdeen Proving Grounds, Maryland, and I drove from Sacramento, California, and actually crossed the AT on I-70 here in Maryland. And I was driving, and 25 years later, almost to the day, if not exactly to the day, I will be walking across I-70 on the Appalachian Trail. And yeah, it's crazy how the universe works, right? Almost exactly to the day, 25 years later, in the exact same spot. First time in a car, now on foot. How amazing is that? Well, you may think it's just a coincidence. It is just a coincidence. Or maybe it's not. Maybe it's just meant to be. The universe is working out that way. But I thought it was kind of crazy that it's to the day. You know, last time I was going to visit my beautiful bride while she was doing her training at Aberdeen Proving Grounds, Maryland. This time I'm walking with my beautiful bride. There she is. My beautiful brushing bride. Yeah, I can't talk right now. Yeah. But yeah, it's just, like I said, it's amazing how the universe works. Coincidence? Perhaps not. But amazing nonetheless, whether it's coincidence or otherwise. I can tell you it was not planned this way. Didn't even realize it was happening until today as we were walking, and I saw a sign that showed I-70, and I was like, oh yeah, I remember 25 years ago when I drove to Maryland to visit you, and we went to DC for the 4th of July, you know, 1999 4th of July in DC to watch the fireworks. Shout out to Joseph Betancourt, wherever you might be. You were there with me. You remember, I'm sure, because I remember. But yeah, you know, here we are back in Maryland 25 years later. Same bat place, same bat time, but just 25 years later. Pretty freaking amazing. Pretty freaking amazing.